and be prepared to do 25 to life, possibly get raped, catch HIV, all kind of madness that's going to come with the life that you're living. Never see your family again. Another dude around your children, your baby moms getting hammered from the whole, NYC. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Forgive me, for using this kind of speech, but we trying to be real on what happens when you decide to join a gang and live that type of life.
هذا حد العالم، هذا طالب، هذا راسخ وإلى آخره.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh to all RipRightHD 𝑴𝑬𝑹𝑪𝑯 YouTubers and viewers. Welcome back to a new video on RipRight HD. Today we're gonna do part 2 of why you shouldn't join a gang because you inherit the gang's beef. Bottom line. So now Smiley and Pressure come out the hospital. They good, you know what I'm saying? But a little bit before they came out the hospital, we gotta go put some work in. So we get our OG. Before we even get our OG, I round up some of the gang. Like Brash 2 times was there. You got Cocky, who ended up getting murdered. Was also BMW, turned, he was Crip at the time, then turned Beamer. A lot of stuff happened even with that situation. So now it's me, Crash, Cocky, and I think we had another bro with us. I can't even remember. So we got to go to the junction. But meanwhile, I get to the junction way before them because I went looking for dudes on like 2 occasions on a dolly. One time I went with Philip, like I told you from the last story, was all through the vid, couldn't find nobody. Next time I ended up on Flatbush, seeing one of the dudes with, on Flatbush. We right there in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. I got the grip on me. I'm ready to bust him. So as I'm going to bust him, his mother jumps in the way. Like, my son, police. Do you understand, like, what's going on? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm thinking about some of the stuff that I was into, it doesn't even make sense. And I wasn't that reckless where I pulled out, like you see this guy shooting and then the kids falling in front of him and he's still shooting, but he's moving around as if he's getting shot at. If this is the guy you came for, how are you moving more scarier than him? He's flipping and flopping like a fish out of water, and you flipping and flopping at the same time, letting loose, and his kids right there. You don't have no calmness to just woke up. All right, I'm not teaching nobody how to commit a murder, but I'm just saying, like, logically, you know what I'm saying? There's kids right there. It's like, what is this? Are you scared too with the pistol? Now, if you have a pistol and you are scared and you're worried about getting away, that's your main concern. Don't go out there shooting and killing nobody, man. Because obviously you're going to shoot and kill the wrong person. And in any event, the reason why you're probably shooting and killing that man is null and void, more than likely. He stepped on your sneaker. He had sex with your baby mother. You ain't supposed to be having sex with her either. You're supposed to be married. Like, what are we talking about? So let's get right to it. So I gets out there again. Moms jumps in front of him. That was one situation. Couldn't get to the dude. 𝗁𝗁 had to break out. She started screaming for police. At that time, it's beat walkers all over the bush. Boom. I come back through. Me, Brash, a couple of the bros. We out there. So, you know what I mean? Striz naive. You know what the deal is. So, we walk in. Now, this is the tall one I told you that didn't do nothing, or I didn't see him do nothing. Not the one I snuffed from the last story, but he was in there. It was a tall dude. I think his name was Curtis or something. He was there, like directing and telling people, I see him. So, Cocky's in front of me. Crash is in front of me, and we was there with, I think, another bro, or it just was only 3 of us. So as I'm walking up, I see Cocky give this dude a dap. Yo, what's good? Hug him. Yo, been a minute, bro. I ain't see you in a minute. And I'm like, yo, son was there at the whole scene. I walk up like, yo, boy, yo, you was out here the other day when them dudes stabbed up, Smiley, and before I could even finish my sentence, because he's looking like this, afraid. All I see is a fist come from the side. No lie. And he just went down in the gutter, like just done. He was crushed. And that's when I like I had mad respect for 𝐁𝐂𝐒𝐿, because mind you, at that time 𝐁𝐂𝐒𝐿 gave him a dap, hugged him. Yo, I ain't see you in a minute, bro. I rolled up on him. Yo, dude, ain't you the... And before I could even finish my sentence or find out if this was him, but I knew it was him, 𝐁𝐂𝐒𝐿 knocks him clean out. Just gave him a dap. Not even 2 seconds before. So after 𝐁𝐂𝐒𝐿 knocks him out, we on the bush. We waiting now. Because he gets up or whatever. We leave him. He gets up. Go get his man. Because we don't want you. We want them dudes that did the stabbing. And we found out who did the stabbing. So we want them. Go get them. You know what I'm saying? Go get them. So same scenario. They come through. Two of them. Yo, pop. It's not them. So I'm like, yo, what's good? What y'all doing? They see what time it is. They breaks out. Two dudes dip up off the scene. Because I'm ready to like air it out. Like now I'm on my, you know, the next two dudes that come out here acting like y'all really want some smoke. Like we came out here to fight. I'm going to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? Because where's the dudes that stabbed my man up? That's who we want. Like, y'all two dudes ain't really, you know who we want. So, boom. These two dudes dip. We hop on a bus. When we leaving, we see mad dudes from VIA coming out. Once we leave off the bus. So, what we do is we find out what school the youth go to. The dude that actually did the stabbing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention his name. You know, my boys ain't testify or nothing. But we know who it was. So... we go up there, 2 hammers, 5, 6 deep. We like, yo, he goes to 𝗁𝗄𝐻𝑑 High School. It's like a tough situation because it's on Rockaway Parkway. So if we do commit this body right here, we got to make the 1-2 𝗁𝗄𝐻𝑑 because this scene is hot over here. So we take the 6. The 6 bus always lit. 682. We take it down there. So no lie, we catch the dude that did the stabbing but didn't catch him. He pulls out a hammer on us and then runs. So we get off the bus. So we walk in. So I'm like, yeah, these dudes is up here, huh? So I guess he must have been hearing that we looking for them and we coming through with pistols. So I guess he had his little pistol ready to do what he was going to do. He had like a deuce. They said later on that I heard. I had a 4-pound on me because I'm a man stopper. I was trying to, you know, we was trying to really do some harm back then. So, boom, I get off. Boom, we walking. All I see is a dude go. He pulls out. He clacks his joint. Takes off. Pew! It's the dude. So now I'm chasing him. Mind you, I ain't even pull out yet because you got the hammer and you running. I'm chasing this dude down and I ain't even back my hammer out yet. Now, mind you, he's running with a hammer. So I'm chasing him. But he had a little ways up on me already. You feel me? And it's mad people he running through. This people, you know, they out there eating their pizza. You know how it is. Fresh out of high school, you know what I'm saying? So he gone. He dusts me. But before I took off, I seen the tall dude that I set it off on, that I snuffed first. He was there. So, mind you, as I'm going, right before I took off, I said, yo, deal with him. And I'm chasing the dude to go bust him right here. So, they crush, son. You know what I mean? It's the OG out here with us today. So, it was critical. So, they doozy him in. Something nasty, right? So, he gets away. I come back. Boom, they deal with son. One dude is just standing there. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Dude's smacked his head off, boom, bust his whole lip up. You know what I'm saying? I ended up doing time on Rikers Island and seen him on the island. And he was a good kid. He just ended up in jail at the time. And he didn't have nothing to do with that situation, is what I'm saying. So, like always, you would be on the religion of your companion. So be careful who you choose as a close companion. I.e., birds of a feather flock together. So, bro, if you're blooding or cripping, and I like to use those two gangs because that's what's prominent and big out here, YG, Young Gunners, and two-steppers, whatever gangs is going on. No disrespect to the gangs, but listen, man, it's not wise. You only inheriting beef from these gangs and from people that was in the gang that did dirt to other people. So just be prepared to kill people and harm innocent bystanders and innocent people that has nothing to do with it, whether they're in the gang or they're not in the gang, because that's the life you live in. And be prepared to do 25 to life, possibly get raped, catch HIV, all kind of madness that's gonna come with the life that you're living. Never see your family again, another dude around your children, your baby moms getting hammered from the whole, you know, NYC, who knows, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me, you know, for using this kind of speech, but we trying to be real on what happens when you decide to join a gang and live that type of life. Ain't nothing good coming out of it. No money, you know, no longevity, only hardship and pain. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So that's how that particular situation ended. After we did that, we never caught the dude that actually did the stabbing. We got some get back, and we just kind of like let it ride. I guess them dudes from the video, they already knew what time we was on, and that was the end of that particular story. And you know, guys, I'm gonna keep coming with more because people need to hear what's going on. Like dude, let's be real. Let's be reasonable. Like, think about what you're doing right now at 21, 18, 17. You can be a millionaire by 23. You know what I'm saying? It's been done. There's so many avenues to get money. You know what I'm saying? And being the guidelines of your religion. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? But it's also not easy. But it's doable. Stay tuned. Stay ripped. Six pack. Big back.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh